When someone is unable to fall asleep, they can take medications that induce sleep. However, natural techniques such as avoiding screens before bedtime, reading before bed, doing gentle exercises, or practicing mindfulness may also be able to help. Being unable to fall asleep can be frustrating and have consequences for the next day. However, people can learn to fall asleep faster using some simple, natural tips and tricks. In today's video, we will be showing you things that you can do for good sleep. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Create a consistent sleeping pattern. Going to bed at different times every night is a common habit for many people. However, these irregular sleeping patterns could interfere with sleep because they interrupt the body's circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm is a selection of behavioral, physical, and mental changes that follow a 24-hour cycle. A primary function of the circadian rhythm is to determine whether the body is ready for sleep or not. This is heavily influenced by a biological clock that releases hormones to induce sleep or wakefulness. Going to bed at the same time every night helps the body clock predict when to induce sleep. Number 2. Avoid napping during the day. Taking naps during the daytime, particularly those that last longer than 2 hours, can also disrupt the circadian rhythm. One study found that college students who napped at least 3 times per week and those who napped for longer than 2 hours each time had lower sleep quality than their peers who did not. After a poor night's sleep, it is tempting to take a long nap. However, try to avoid this, as it can adversely affect a healthful sleep cycle. Number 3. Get some exercise during the day. Physical exercise has a positive impact on sleep quality. One 2017 meta-analysis found 29 studies that concluded that exercising may be able to improve the quality or the duration of sleep. Another 2021 study found that exercising for 60 minutes 4 to 5 times a week for a period of 8 to 12 weeks can significantly improve primary insomnia, which is the difficulty in falling or staying asleep. However, it may be a good idea not to exercise too close to a person's bedtime, as that may actually disrupt sleep. Number 4. Avoid using your cell phone. The idea that using a mobile device, especially before bed, might be detrimental to sleep is not new. One 2021 study found that using a mobile screen for more than 8 hours a day, or for at least 30 minutes before going to bed, can negatively affect sleep. Keeping the mobile device near the pillow while sleeping had a similar association with worse sleep quality. Like this study, much of the current research has been based on students and young people, so it is unclear whether or not these findings extend to other age groups. Studies also tend to focus on problem phone use. People who do not use their mobile devices in this way may not be as susceptible to sleep disturbances. More research is necessary for this area to understand the extent to which phone use can impact sleep. Number 5. Read a book. Reading books can be relaxing and may help prevent anxious thought patterns that could interfere with a person's sleep. A 2021 randomized trial study examining the impact of bedtime reading on sleep showed that sleep improved for 8 to 22% more people in the intervention group read before bed compared to the control group that did not. However, while reading before bed can be relaxing, it may be best to avoid actually reading in bed. A person with insomnia who wakes up in the middle of the night should read in a different room using a dimly lit light. It is also a good idea to avoid books that might cause strong emotional responses, which could prevent a person from relaxing sufficiently in order to fall asleep. Number 6. Change your eating habits. What a person eats, particularly in the evening, can have an impact on their sleep. For example, eating a large meal within 1 hour of going to bed may impair a person's ability to sleep. Specifically, certain foods might prevent a person from getting quality sleep. For example, though the evidence on this is mixed, some research indicates that eating refined carbohydrates could interfere with sleep quality or trigger insomnia. Additional research shows that avoiding processed foods and eating a healthy diet comprised of low glycemic index foods can have a positive influence on the ability to fall and stay asleep. Good foods to eat include whole grains, nuts, low and non-fat dairy, fruit, and vegetables. However, no matter what a person eats, digesting a meal can take at least 2 to 3 hours. Lying down during this period can cause discomfort or feelings of nausea and slow the digestive process in some people. It is best to allow the body enough time to digest a meal before lying down. The exact time this takes will vary from person to person. Number 7. Listen to music. Although this may not work for everyone, some people benefit from listening to relaxing music before going to bed. In a 2019 study by subjects who listened to music before bed reported sleeping better than those who did not. However, a person's response to music will depend on their personal preferences. Sometimes, music can be too stimulating and induce anxiety and sleeplessness. Number 8. Try breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are a very popular relaxation technique. Practicing deep breathing or doing specific patterns of breathing can help people de-stress and take their minds off anxious thoughts. This can be a powerful tool for getting to sleep. A common option is 4 to 7 to 8 breathing. This involves breathing in for 4 seconds, holding the breath for 7 seconds, and exhaling for 8 seconds. This type of deep rhythmic breathing is relaxing and can promote sleep. Number 9. Avoid reading ebooks. Ebooks have become increasingly popular over the past few years. They have backlit screens, which make them ideal for reading before bed in a dark room. However, this could negatively affect sleep. One study gave young adults a printed book and an ebook to read before bed. The researchers found that when using the ebook, the participants took longer to fall asleep. They were also more alert during the evenings and less alert in the morning compared with when they read the printed book. Such results suggest that ebooks could have a negative impact on sleep. However, the study only involved 12 participants. The researchers also used a study design that meant that the participants read both types of books. It is difficult to determine whether or not exposure to both reading conditions bias the results. Number 10. Use a comfortable bed. The National Sleep Foundation recommends that to get a good night's sleep, people may want to sleep on a mattress and pillows that are comfortable and supportive. Investing in a comfortable mattress could have a positive impact on sleep quality. Number 11. Avoid noisy environments, if possible. Noise can be distracting, prevent the onset of sleep, and lower the quality of sleep. A 2016 source found that participants had significantly worse sleep in a hospital setting than at home. The authors of this study found that this was primarily due to the increased level of noise in the hospital. Number 12. Avoid excessive alcohol consumption. Drinking large amounts of alcohol before bed can have an adverse impact on sleep. On the one hand, it is a sedative that induces sleepiness, but on the other hand, it can negatively affect the quality of a person's sleep. For people already living with insomnia, even a small amount of alcohol could make the condition worse. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.